I just picked up this Craig Cat for 500 bucks. It came with a Yamaha 25 4-stroke. This thing has been sitting for years, and I had to get it towed because the wheel bearing, look at this, look how bad this wheel bearing is. I'm gonna take it to my house and we're gonna see if we could get this engine running, and hopefully we could get this thing on the water here soon. So check out how the boat came out. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, look at the seats. They look almost brand new. And before, they're just covered in dirt and filth and mold. I mean, the whole boat, it just looks like a completely different boat, which is crazy. Now, we're going to need a few things. We will need another key for the ignition because the guy I bought the boat from did not have that. He lost that. We're gonna need a new battery, new shifter and throttle cables because they are broken. They're no good. And this motor needs to be completely gone through, which isn't a big deal, but those are some of the things that we have to address. And also this wheel bearing needs to be replaced because we're not going to get far with that. All right, so I got the hood off the engine, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the harness to that control box because I don't have another key for that control box. So just to work on the motor for now, I have a spare control box laying on the ground, which I could plug into the harness, and I have a key for that one. So we're gonna try to get this motor running. So before we start this engine, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna pull this carburetor off, because from something like this that has been sitting for years, that carburetor's gonna be really gummed up, dirty. I mean, this is gonna need a good cleaning. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this fuel filter off, and I'm gonna dump the old fuel that's in here and clean it up. Oh, that looks pretty bad. Look at that, that's in our fuel system. It's like rust. So I just got the filter housing all cleaned up and it's ready to be put back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flush the system with new fuel by hooking up the fuel to the main connector, and it's just gonna come out of here because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really nasty in here. It's not too bad. It is dirty, but as you can see, that's what came out. All right, so the carb is on and I'm gonna attempt to start it and hopefully she starts right up. Wow, look at that. Immediately. Look how nice this engine is running. I mean, I'm surprised. It just needed a carb clean. So I got new oil, oil filter, impeller, and spark plugs. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the oil in the engine. Oh man, this oil is black. Here we're going to change the spark plugs, getting the old ones out. All right, so I'm getting the new ones in right now. Right now, I'm going to be removing the lower unit on this engine and installing a new water pump in it. the new water pump in, and we got some good water flow coming out of the engine. Down there, that's the old control box. I'm having a problem removing the screws in order to access the ignition and replace the cables. But I just realized I have a brand new control box that was laying around and not being used. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install a brand new control box. I think it's gonna freshen up the boat a lot and it's gonna look a lot better. So I already got my shifter cables connected, and now I just have to reassemble this control box right onto here and hook up our cables to the engine itself to run the harness. All right, let's test out the controls, and looks like working properly. All right, this is completely shot. I just came back from the store and I got a bunch of parts. First, I bought a replacement dry box. This one is all broken, cracked up, and this just needs to be replaced. I got this one, and the only thing I don't like, it's orange. That's the only color that they had, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. And it's just gonna be a lot better than this one. So I'm gonna get that one out and get this one in. So this project is officially complete. Check this out. Starts right up. I mean, for 500 bucks, you can't beat it. This boat looks like a completely different boat. It almost looks like a new Craig Cat in person. All right, I just got to the boat ramp and I'm getting prepared to put this thing in the water. I'm pretty excited. It is a little windy, so it is gonna be a little wavy. We're gonna see how this little thing handles on the water when it's a little choppy. Pretty excited. And I'm just really happy on how this thing turned out. I mean, this thing almost looks new in person. Alright, so I got the Craig Cat in the water. She's running good. Looks like the birds like the boat too. Hanging around over here. But it's a little bit wavy, but it is a nice day today. yeah, so far, I mean, this rig hasn't even gave us any issues. The only thing is the weather. It's a little windy and wavy, but what can you do? That's why we came back here. It's really nice, it's pretty flat. Looks like this Pelican wants to help me load this boat up in the trailer. All right, well, that's it for the Crack Cat. I had a great time cleaning this boat up, taking it for a spin, and I couldn't be any happier with this one. She performed well, not a single problem, and for 500 bucks, you can't beat it. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.